What's up guys, Panther here, and we are here with our APA Little Cup Season 4 Week 5 battle against In Vivid Color and his South Texas Sableye. So Vivid has a very scary team here, really built around this Drifloon, which is typically banned in Little Cup. He's having a pretty good season so far. I don't remember if he's 2-2 or 1-3 off the top of my head. I think he is 2-2. But yeah, like I said, having a really good season. He has a very scary team. The Magby, the about to say Electabuzz, Elekid, and the Drifloon, of course. Drifloon's really scary, typically being banned in Little Cup. Really just being able to do that, the Will-O-Wisp sub, Unburden, Recycle set with like Acrobatics or Shadow Ball just really is really a problem for my team to have to deal with. So I have a more defensive Tyrant here to kind of help me check that thing. And then I have some other mons. I have Scarf Starly, Sash Abra just like normal, so I can eat a hit and kill it or break its sub or encore it into its sub or recycle or something like that. We have a defensive Fungus just like every week. Rattata's making the debut too. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's touch on this because I didn't do a transaction video. Yes, okay, so you're probably looking at the screen saying, Tyrant, Starly, where do these guys come from? So we made some changes. We actually traded Axew for Tyrant, and I really think that's going to help my team out quite a bit. It gives me another flying resist for the Fungus, and it's just something I've struggled to switch into. It gives me a normal resist, which I don't have because I don't have a ghost type either. So I also made some other changes. I dropped Spearow and Shieldon, picked up Starly and Beldum. So I do hope that that's going to be a positive change for my team. Yeah, and I'm really excited about the changes. I'm not going to lie. Starly I'm really excited to use. It's a mon that I looked at drafting but decided against it. Decided to grab Spearow. But just in building, I really felt Spearow was very situational, so I didn't really get the chance to come too often. So yeah, now we're here, and yeah, we're going up against Vivid. So yeah, that Drifloon, that's going to be a huge problem for me. The Spinnerack, not too worried about. I do have removal on this team. I have Defog Starly, so if it does want to get the Sticky Web up, that's not a big deal. Fungus can't really touch the Spinnerack, but that is what it is. Tyrant, it is not a Dragon Dance set. It has Roar on it to roar out the sub and to waste the Unburden on the Drifloon. So that's going to be helpful. Abra, like I said, sashed. Chinchou is also scarfed. Rattata is a Guts Flame Orb set with Sucker Punch and Crunch. And then Fungus is just Fungus. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into things here. I decided, just looking at team preview, that if he wanted to lead the Spinnerack, I wanted to lead my Starly just to U-turn, break the Sash, and then to go out into something like Tyrant to threaten it out. So I do just that. I lead Starly, and I get the lead right here. So he does lead with the Spinnerack. I do want to try to prevent Sticky Web for as long as possible. So I'm just going to U-turn. I want to try to break this thing's Focus Sash. I don't know exactly what it is yet. And he's going to go out into the Kabuto. So I'm going to go ahead and U-turn right on out. And we're going to get some information on this Kabuto here. So it is weak armor. That is scary. This thing's dual stab is very hard for my team to switch into. But I do have Fungus. The only bad thing about that is Fungus can be knocked off. So I want to avoid that if possible, but I don't have another switch in. So is what it is. Got to go out into my Fungus here. He's going to make a good play and withdraw. I believe I just go for the Giga Drain. I'm not playing any games. No, actually goes into Magby. So this is where he goes into Magby, and Magby is a huge threat for my team. Wish I could pause this to talk about this play, but I cannot afford to switch out here. He can belly drum. I'm going to explain why. I'm going to click Foul Play to prevent this, though, and I'm going to give you my reasoning also. I wish I could pause, like I said, but I can't. And my thought process was here, alright, so if this thing is belly drum, it's 19 speed, it's speed ties with Abra. It's a huge problem. Mach Punch is going to kill Chinchou, Mach Punch is going to kill the Starly, and then with Dual Chop, it can break the Abra's Focus Sash. Now, I do have Tyrant, but then I did not want to lose the game on a Rock Slide miss. So, we make the good play there, we stay in, we click Foul Play. Fungus wasn't that important to my team here at this point anyways, so we're just going to go ahead and fire off that clean Foul Play and pick up a good kill. Unfortunately, it's going to let him get the Sticky Web up, but Starly is in now, and he is here. So just going to go ahead and U-turn out on the on the Spinarak. Wanted to see if that thing was Sash. Wanted to see if it was Eviolite. I don't remember off the top of my head what it is because I've actually already played my Week 6 battle. So I can't remember his sets exactly. So he does show the Pin Missile off, which is good prep on his part for that Sashed Abra. And yeah, he's going to pick up 2 hits on my Tyrant here, as I am just going to go ahead and set up my Stealth Rocks. So he's going to bring out the annoying little Morlul. It's kind of the mirror of Fungus. Morlul is actually a pretty good Pokemon, and it's going to prove that here in a little bit too. But I do have I have a beautiful switch into this in my Fungus. It can't Spore me, it can't Stun Spore me, it can't Toxic me, it can't do anything with its dual stab, it can't knock me off. There's really nothing that it can do, and I'm always going to threaten it out. So he's going to fire off that Moonblast. It's going to do nothing to me, and yeah, I'm going to be in really good shape here. So he's going to withdraw. He has his dedicated switch in Spinarak to my Fungus here, and I think I make the double. So I double into Starly here, and Starly is here to claim a life. So got this is Jolly, Reckless, Brave Bird coming off here, and that is just going to obliterate Mr. Spinarak. So Spinarak is down, and with that, down goes his switch in to Fungus. So Drifloon can't sub up on Fungus. That's another reason why I brought the Foul Play. So yeah, we are able to pick up a good kill there on the Spinarak. So he's got the Spinarak and the Magby down. So like I said, we've got a great switch in into the Kabuto. He has his webs up, and the webs are looking like they're going to stay here at this moment, but I'm pretty sure at this point I don't need them to win this game. So yeah, he's going to be able to get his rocks up, spin mine away, and I'll actually take that over him knocking off my item. So we're going to Giga Drain, knock this thing out, and Fungus picks up another kill this match. So Fungus came to play today, and yeah, it's picking up kills on some threats too. So now he goes out into the Scary Mon. He's got Drifloon coming in now, and I have my dedicated switch into this in my Tyrant, so I can go ahead and go out into Tyrant here. And my plan is to roar this thing out. I know he can Will-O-Wisp me. I'm not as concerned about that. He's just going to go ahead and knock off my Berry Juice. So he is knock off, he's sub recycle Berry Juice and knock. So I've got the rock slot. We're going to break the sub. And so here I'm going to make my best play possible. So I don't know entirely how Berry Juice works after this, but he's going to sub as I roar. But it looks like he did not gen. I don't know if he misgened his Drifloon or not, because it's not even HP like it should be to pop that Berry Juice, which actually probably ended up helping him out quite a bit because he still has his item to come in on later. So yeah, that helped him out. I thought what I thought was me making a good play. Now I don't know if he could recycle it up like later in the match after he's already used it. So if I'm wrong on that, I'm wrong on that. But yeah, we have a good switch into Morlul. We're gonna go head out to my Fungus, and yeah, in comes the Elekid. This is my designated switch into Elekid, but I have seen Psyche MZ ran on him before. I want to just go ahead and out into Tyrant here and let him hit Tyrant, presumably with the Psyche MZ. I thought maybe he would bring that, because I did a lot to Fungus, and I didn't think I could OHKO it back actually. But he has Life Orb, which tells me that I can just go on out into Starly now and just click buttons. So he can make one of two plays here. He can stay in on my U-turn, and I can 2-hit KO it. I cannot lock myself into double edge because I cannot give Drifloon a free sub. So I'm just going to go ahead and U-turn here, get this thing to a point where either Chinchou Scald can kill it, or a Brave Bird from Starly can kill it. So, yeah, because Chinchou could not actually knock it out without some prior damage with Scald, and I did not want to catch a Life Orb HP Ground either, which is exactly what he reveals here. It's the Life Orb HP Ground, and yeah, it's going to do quite a bit. So we're just going to fire off the Ice Beam here in case he wants to go into Morlul, because he is now in range of my Chinchou. And we're able to eliminate another big threat. So in comes the Morlul. We should still be faster than this thing, but we are Choice Scarf. We're locked into the Ice Beam. I don't want to stay in. I don't want to have any part of this. I have a good switch in, like I've said numerous times in this video. Just going to go ahead and go out to my Fungus here to do to take whatever hit he wants to throw. And at this point, I'm pretty sure I have the game locked up. And here's my reasoning for that. So what I can do is I can obviously kill this thing in 2 hits with my Fungus. Now, here is the thing. I want to be at full, or as close to full as possible. His Moonblast is only doing 3 to 4 damage. I am out of range of the Drifloon still, and I can just keep clicking Foul Play on Drifloon to wrap this game up. Now, what that is not taken into consideration is these special attack drops. So, I have got to be at 25 health, take the Moonblast, and then I can live the Drifloon's acrobatics. However, with 2 SPDF drops, it's going to make that, or not SPDF, special attack drops, that's going to make that very, very hard to do. So I'm just going to keep clicking. I think I'm going to attack here with the Clear Smog, thinking it would actually kill. But I am -3 as of now, and I'm at a range where the Drifloon actually cannot knock me out with its acrobatics. But as you can see, there is a bit of a problem here with this. So, yeah, we're not able to knock it out, and we're just going to have to try to synthesis back up here at this point to get to full. So, I did not know he had the Strength Sap at that point. That obviously is going to get him quite a bit of HP back, and now I know I cannot win this 1v1. So now I am forced to go out into a Mon that I want to sack. Probably wasn't the smartest decision going in sacking Abra, since I am Focus Sash, and that could have helped me out against Drifloon potentially later. But I also thought Rattata could be useful with Sucker Punch and Crunch, so I wasn't really too concerned with that. Although Rattata probably was the smartest sack, or even the Chinchou. Chinchou was basically worthless, but I was running kind of low on the timer, so I made kind of a hasty decision. And as you can see, what I'm trying to do at this point is put him in range of my big bad bird here. So here comes Starly, and Starly's going to take those rocks, but Starly's Brave Bird is going to be able to finish this game off. So I'm just going to click Brave Bird once on the Morlo, pick up a clean KO there, and now I outspeed the Drifloon because it hasn't popped its juice. It's not unburdened. We know it's not scarfed or anything like that. So we are just going to be able to click the Brave Bird one final time. And now that I'm thinking about it, actually the rocks not being up kind of helped me there in that situation too, because the berry juice would have popped, he would have been back at full. So didn't think about that until now. So I'm glad the rocks were not there actually. So yes, we were able to pick up the 3-0 victory here over Vivid. So good game to you, man, if you are watching this. Very, very scary team that you have there with the Elekid, Magby, and Drifloon, definitely. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys like the new additions to the team. Really, really excited about using Starly. Picked up a nice 3 kills there in that match. And I'm excited about what it can do this season. Excited about Tyrant. Excited that Rattata got to make his debut, even though it did not get a chance to hit the field. But I'm liking my team a little bit better. It's shaping up. I feel like I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with it. Fungus really proving its worth here. So yeah, really good battle overall here, and a really fun one with our buddy Vivid. So guys, check out his channel in the description down below if you're not subbed to him. He has some really cool content on his channel. He's in the NPA as well, so just be sure to go check him out. And yeah, guys, I think that's all I have for this time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys in week 6.